broke men are cheating on their girlfriends too. In fact, they're even using your credit cards to cheat on you. Do you want to cry in a Honda or do you want to cry in a Lamborghini? Basically, if you're broke, don't call me. I don't want you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mimi. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And today we're going to be talking love. We're back on love. I've been doing a lot of money videos recently. Well, two actually. But it's been a while since I sat down and talked to you guys about relationship and love. So we're back on love, but with a little bit of money as well. So we're going to be talking about dating men with money, straight dating men that ain't got no coin, and if that is really acceptable in 2019. Are we going into this new year dating men that just don't have the paper, have the bank accounts, have the level up that we need? Let's talk about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Join the Minx family. We're looking good. We're feeling good. Oh, and I will link my hair as well in the description box, but this is not a hair video, so let's go, let's talk. Okay, so I've been thinking about this. Well, to be honest, I've talked about this topic a few times, and sometimes I feel like I change my mind on whether or not I could date a guy who, let's just say, is broke. Could I legitimately date a guy who is broke? And I'm going to say now, I have dated men that were broke when I was younger. I have done it. Yes, I have done it. But now that I'm 29, now that I'm looking to settle down, now that like kids are actually at the back of my mind, even though I keep saying not till I'm like 33, like I'm getting real broody, can I now come and bring a man into the equation that is not going to be able to financially contribute to our relationship, our family? Like, is that a thing? I know people do it, and for some people it works. Some people, the women are, you know, the breadwinners. They're the ones that bring all the money, and there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, I have zero problems with being the breadwinner, but I don't think you can come to my table to eat without bringing a bottle of wine or something. You can't come to my table empty-handed. I'm sorry, you know. I am not a charity. I'm not just giving out, you know. I ain't a sugar mama, okay? Obviously, if you guys have your own opinions, your own experiences, you've done this before, share it in the comment section. I always read it, and a lot of times I take advice from that. I'm like, oh, okay. So yes, so let's talk about this topic, and I'm gonna firstly put some facts out there. If you didn't know, 51% of marriages break down over money. That's more than half. More than half of marriages that end in divorce end up breaking down because of money. So don't come and like, oh, I would choose love any day, money's not important. No, facts have proven that money is very important in a relationship. Now, it's not just having money or not having money, but also, are you financially aligned? Let's say I marry a man who has lots of money and he's quite frugal, and I just come in and I just want to spend all his money every day. It won't take long probably before my man is like, this one has got to go. If he's like, obviously, if he's a person that doesn't spend a lot of money, he's not going to appreciate my financial habits. So it's not always the case of, oh, he has money, I have money, or he doesn't have money, I don't have money. It's also, are you aligned on what you spend money on? So we're going to be talking about all of that today, but yeah, let's just leave the whole money is not important thing at the door, because money is important. Okay, but how important is money? Like, if you fell in love and you knew the guy had no money, is that a hell no? Or maybe we can work it out, maybe I can help him out, maybe we can build together? Because actually, when my mum and my dad met, my mum's actually from a pretty wealthy family. My dad is not at all from a wealthy family, quite the opposite. But now my parents aren't together, they're separated, but now my dad is very successful. Let's just put it like that. My dad's very successful, very wealthy in his own right, and he literally made that money all by himself. Like, my dad is very much self-made, but my mum, I guess she saw the potential and they hustled together and they grinded together and they made it, and they were able to send 4 kids You know, we all grew up in England, 4 kids to university, we all have masters, all paid for. You know, we didn't have to do the whole so long thing. That's like how my parents got down. So like, yeah, I've seen it. I've grown up seeing that whole, you know, you don't have to marry someone who's wealthy because wealth can be accumulated over time. But there are issues with that one too, because using my parents' situation again as well, my parents are now separated. My dad is financially the one that is more secure. My mom, obviously, she took a lot of time out of work to raise the children. She was the home carer, caregiver, whatever you gotta say. When their marriage broke down or whatever, yeah, okay, ain't nobody, like literally less than 1% of the men in this world are looking to take proper care of a woman that they are no longer with once they separate. You know, obviously some people will do the bare minimum what the law requires. My case, we're all full grown adults. Law didn't require too much, but I've seen the other hand as well, where you struggle and you hustle with someone, and the minute things go bad, they leave you high and dry. So yeah, let's conversate. You know, potential is great, you can build on potential, but when love fades or when love disappears, money could still be there, okay? So do you marry for love or do you marry for money? And if you marry for both, like how important is each one? So I obviously, I'm not lying to you, I want both. I'm a greedy bitch, okay? I don't dream at night of a broke man, no, and I certainly don't dream of a man that I don't love. I want both, but you know, I am conscious that you can love someone so passionately today, and 10 years down the line that love isn't there. And maybe money will help cushion the broken hearts. You feel me? You feel me? When you leave the love, you don't want to leave empty-handed. That's all I'm saying. So imagine you marry a broke guy for love and then he cheats on you, he leaves you. You ain't got no love, you ain't got no money. Ah! Where they do that at? Please, that is just unacceptable, okay? Personally, I'm accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and I feel like I need that lifestyle to be maintained between me and whoever I end up with, whoever I'm in a relationship with. I feel like that lifestyle needs to be maintained. I don't want anybody that if I have to quit work for a few years or whatever to have kids with, I will have to downgrade my home, downgrade everything I'm doing. Like, he's not able to keep me at the lifestyle I'm accustomed to. Now, I'm not accustomed to any millionaire lifestyle, so I genuinely don't need a millionaire. I mean, I'm not going to turn one away if one comes along, but I genuinely don't really need too much more than I have, because I'm a very content person. Like, I feel like happiness, you find it in contentment, people that are able to be happy with what they have, as opposed to people that always want more, want more, want more. I'm not saying don't want more, I want more, I want to have more money, but I'm very happy as well where I am, and if I get more money, I'll be happy there too, and I'll be happy as we keep going, but I'm happy here too. What I don't want is someone who, you know, in the future will take me back in the wrong direction. No, I need somebody that, like, we're going to grow together, or he's good, like, we need to be moving in this direction. So I feel like if you're not coming to the table with at least as much as I'm coming to the table with, or probably, yeah, at least as much as I'm coming to the table with, because if I have to go, you know, completely zero tomorrow, I get pregnant, whatever, I need to know that, you know, your girl isn't going to be out on the streets, your girl isn't going to be living in some dungeon, because we do not do well with dungeons, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. I am a materialistic person. I like and enjoy nice things, okay? I don't need to have, you know, all the designer bags in the world, but one or two doesn't hurt, okay? Good makeup is expensive, hair is expensive, you know? Stunting for the gram is expensive. I'm joking. I'm actually joking about that one, guys. But yeah, so I need somebody who's going to be able to keep me at the lifestyle that I've become accustomed to, if anything could happen that I'm not able to keep myself. So that already is my first thought on that matter. But then do we not want more? Why would I not want a millionaire? Like, if a millionaire is going to come tomorrow, will I say no? I will not say no. Millionaire, come. Come. I want love and I want money. But I often find, and we often see, the more successful a man is, the more likely he is to, be disrespectful. Or actually, is that true? I feel like it is true. The more successful a man is, he's more likely to cheat on you, be disrespectful. Some people, when they're successful and they have a lot of money, they can be quite controlling with it. They expect you to be subservient because they're providing for you and because you're dependent on them financially, or because they feel like they can have plenty of women. I mean, you see with all these rappers, the minute they get a bit of money, they've got like 5 girlfriends, 10 baby mamas. It's like women suddenly become disposable because they can replace us like that. So there's also that side of it. You want a successful man, you want a financially independent man, but are you ready for all the baggage that comes with it? The potential infidelity. To be honest, a lot of men cheat anyway. The broke men are cheating on their girlfriends too. In fact, they're even using your credit cards to cheat on you. Fraud bay. Fraud bay. They are using your credit card to cheat on you. They are crazy. But so again, if you're going to be cheated on, do you want as this is really terrible, but as Future said, I don't remember word for word, do you want to cry in a Honda or do you want to cry in a Lamborghini? Personally, I don't want to cry at all, but if I got to cry, I want to cry in a Lamborghini, sis. I want to cry in a Lamborghini. It's just, I don't know, I really don't know how I feel about it. I know I will not be marrying a broke man. I feel pretty sure about that. But you never know. You never know how the love is going to hit you. Like, I just find someone, I don't know how he can be broke though, no. I just don't know how you can, it's like my mom always says, you need to find someone that's equally yoked. If I was broke and he was broke, okay, cool. But I can't be, grinding, hustling, trying to pick myself up, and then I'm also now having to support you. Like, how is that gonna work? Like, I'm quite traditional sometimes as well. Like, I feel like the man is meant to be the provider. If I'm any more than my husband, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as he's bringing something to the table that is substantial. Like, if he's going to be a stay-at-home dad or whatever, if he has to give up his career, that's fine, because my career is really taking off. I'm happy with that, as long as I know that my man is able to take care of us. Either he's got the degrees, he's got the infrastructure, he's got the work experience, he was doing it all before he met me, so that I know that after me, or if anything happens to me, my guy can go back out there and take care of our family. Now, as I said earlier, I went to private schools pretty much all my life. My parents were never like, here's lots of money, have money. No, in fact, like, we were raised very averagely poor, if anything. Like, I didn't know what real Coke tasted like till I was 15, because my parents always bought like the Diet Cola from Tesco's. It's like 10p for those big bottles. Like, we got like basic everything. But when it came to education, in fact, we used to also get charity clothes. That's how my parents were rolling. But when it came to education and things that we really needed, like, my parents went all out, private schools, universities paid for, masters. I even went to law school, so my parents racked up a lot. So for me, when I'm thinking about how I'm going to raise my children, I do not believe one iota in giving my kids less than my parents gave me. I don't believe in that. So I don't believe I don't want to send my kids to public schools. If it has to happen, it's in God's hands. There's nothing you can do about it, but that's just not something that I'm praying for. It's not something that I can even imagine. I want my kids to have what I had times 3. I want to give them more than my parents gave me. And unfortunately, that doesn't look like it's going to be possible with someone who doesn't have money. And it's crazy, because my parents did it even when my dad didn't have money. But nah, I can't risk my own. I can't. And I do believe that there are men that have potential and they don't yet have their potential fulfilled. Okay, so you see the man, he's hustling, he's grinding, he's set up his own business. He's put all the work in. He's not just like waiting at home, sitting around waiting for money to just fall in his lap. So he has potential. But for me, with those ones that have potential, I feel like I can work with a bit of potential, but the older I get, I just feel like, nah, man, you need to have your potential fulfilled, because I cannot be doing, oh yeah, he has potential for the next 20 years of my life. Okay, you've got potential, but why haven't you fulfilled your potential yet? What have you been doing for the last 10 years that you don't have your ish together? What's up? Like, what's up? If it's legit, he's got potential. Maybe he's been studying for years, he's been doing his masters, or he's got a sick parent that a lot of his money goes towards. Like, there's things that you see, okay, he's got potential, he's got the drive behind it as well, because a lot of times drive is missing. You know, we all got dreams, but do you have the drive to make it happen? You know, there's certain instances, not many, that I can think, okay, we'll work with potential. I got a little something, let me help you build you up, that's fine. But at this point in my life, 29, I'm dating older men than me. I'm gonna really need to understand why your potential hasn't been fulfilled, why your destiny has not fulfilled, because you're not going to come and mess up my own destiny. No, I am Destiny's child. No, I'm joking. No, but like, that's how I feel about that as well. When I was younger and I was like 20, 21, if you're younger and you find a guy who's got potential, nothing wrong with it. You guys can truly build together. But at a certain age, you really have to start thinking, nah, man, my guy ain't got his ish together, and I'm not sure if he actually ever will. So it's a fine balance. I don't 100% know my views entirely. I feel like I could date someone who had no money, but the love would have to be so strong and so real. Like, he would have to really be, you know, contributing and making me feel so special. He'd have to be doing so much else to really balance the fact that, you know, he's not really bringing anything to the table financially, and the fact that maybe my kids might not have the lifestyle that I want them to have, or that I might have to work instead of raising kids or whatever. Like, but the truth be told, marrying a broke guy, I don't see it in my future. I have become accustomed to a lifestyle. It's not a millionaire's lifestyle, but it is a lifestyle that I like, and I would like to maintain that lifestyle. And I think for a lot of women who have no money, you know, they want, they aspire to a lifestyle, so they don't even want to date anyone with no money, because they want to acquire these things. And a lot of times the easiest way to do that and acquire millions overnight is to marry a millionaire. Let's not lie. The easiest way to become a millionaire is to marry a millionaire. And I ain't mad at you, sis. So, you know, I ain't gotta be a millionaire, but I gotta be well taken care of. And that's how I feel about it. That's what I've been thinking about. I want to know what you guys have to say about it. Basically, if you're broke, don't call me. I don't want you. You know, I feel like something might happen and I accidentally fall in love with you, fair enough, but I'm going to do everything I can to, you know, maneuver and swerve so the brokenness don't catch me, sis. So I'm Mimi with Just Do Me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed this topic. Sound off in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. There's nothing wrong with growing together, but I really do feel like growing together is something that you do in your early 20s. It's too late for me. So I will catch you guys soon. We are looking good. We are feeling good. Catch you in the next one. Hair is linked. This one.